So Angry African versus Spinks. I have no clue whatsoever who Spinks is, but we know that Angry African is probably one of the favorites to win this tournament, so he's one to watch. I'm pretty glad we made it into this game. I'm not sure if this is the first or second game. I actually have no clue, but you know, it's going to be good nonetheless. So we've got Angry African spawning on the right hand side of the map. That's the 3 o'clock position on Lost Temple. Good luck, have fun, yo. From Angry African, and we've got Spinks spawning at the 6 o'clock position as his yellow Protoss. So apparently Spinks is a Diamond League player, so that bodes well for his chances here. Interesting to note, this is a pretty close spawn here. I think that'll definitely play in Angry African's favor, as he's an incredibly aggressive player. He's told us time and time again that he doesn't like turtling in, he doesn't like playing defensively, and he likes to keep his opponent on his toes and constantly keep the action going. So let's see if he's going to, you know, sort of take that to heart and show us a real game here. We've got quite a few people in the observers here. It looks like they're really enjoying this game. So lucky for Spinks, he's going to scout out Angry African right off the bat, and there's a bit of a shout out from Angry African. NF suck. That's it. Take that, you guys. And we're going to have a bit of a brawl here with this SCV and the probe now. Spinks doing a good job at keeping it out of the way. But he better not expend too much energy on doing that. He should set a few waypoints maybe. So we've seen a Rax going down for Angry African now. It doesn't look like we're going to see those Reapers coming out in this game like we saw against the Zerg. Was it Angry African? I'm not sure. Against the Zerg Totoro, yes, in a few games ago. He did a mass Reaper strat, which was incredibly effective. So he's not going to do the same. I guess that's not on his plate for his builds against Protoss. But here we go. He's got his refinery down. He's got his racks down. And over in Spinks' base, he's doing, like I said in the previous game, you want to keep those bigger buildings closer to the ramp, that they get attacked first instead of the pylons. That's the better way of placing your buildings. He's got his gateway going down. He's got his assimilator going down, and he's got his second pylon going down. So a bit of a gang bang on that probe there in Angry African's base, and we have got his orbital command on its way. So pretty normal opening from Angry African, but from someone like him, you can't really call anything. I mean, he's going to change this pretty quickly, and I'm sure you're going to see something a bit more creative coming from him in just a few minutes. So we're either going to see him, because he is saving up that gas right now. He's only got one SCV on gas at the moment, but he is saving that up, and we might see a factory going down soon, maybe into Starport, early Starport hopefully, so he can get his little bio ball up and running. I'm guessing that's still his strat of choice against Protoss. Angry African got a little SCV standing around in Spinks' base here. Spinks not really doing anything about that, but Angry African getting a good look at everything that's going on here. And if we have a look at the mineral line saturation, let's have a look at the units quickly. 20 probes versus 17 SCVs. That's about right. I think both players definitely building enough. We got that mule in there, which is making a bit of a difference, keeping Angry African, on the same level as Spinks in this game with income. So here we go. Pretty early robotics facility for Spinks right now. It's risky. I think let's have a look if Angry African saw it. He didn't see it going down, so that changes things a bit. He doesn't know. He might be expecting a early 4-gate, so he won't be too aggressive. But at the same time, that it's good that Spinks didn't have that scouted out, and it's clever by him. He might be able to surprise Angry African. We have not seen many robo facilities today, that is for sure. And it's good to see them. I hope we don't just see an observer and then nothing else coming from it. That would be pretty sad. But let's have a look over at Angry African's base. You can see he's got this pylon, this bunker up here. He told me before that this is his counter to the 4-gate. One bunker. He says that one bunker is enough to stop it all, along with obviously the units that he has. He'll probably get the stim pack out for those marines as well as the shield pretty soon. He does have his factory going down right now, so we're going to expect something else from him soon, be it Helion, or maybe just tech to a Starport, sorry. It remains to be seen. Both players have fully saturated the mineral lines by now, and that's a good thing. It does bode well for the quality of this game. So it seems like Spinks not really producing enough units. I mean, I think in a game like this, you're going to want to keep those gateways and or barracks working all the time. I'm gonna say that every single game, I think. But if you're putting down 2 gateways, you're gonna want to use both gateways. You don't want to put down one and just have it stand there. So there comes the starport as well as the reactor. He's probably gonna do a quick switcheroo there and then pump out a few medvacs. AngryAfrican said before he has no problem whatsoever having a medevac to infantry ratio of 1:1. He does not mind if there's 1 medevac per marine out there. That's okay. So he's got that reactor on his barracks now, and his tech lab on the other one. Got the stim pack coming out, got the medevac coming out. Things are definitely rolling for AngryAfrican. Here comes that warp gate for Spinks right now. He needs to think about getting a few more units out there. He seriously needs to think about doing that, because if you look at the supply right now, AngryAfrican slowly but surely pulling away, and you know, if I know AngryAfrican correctly, he'll make full use of the minerals that he's making at the moment. He'll get enough marauders, he'll get enough marines, he's got that stim pack out. We're probably going to see a push soon. Ouch. Okay, so here's an expand by Spinks now. Again, a pretty silly thing to do if you ask me. He doesn't quite know what's going on yet. He needs to move this observer around. If you look here, there's a big empty gap, and there's a lot of important buildings in that big empty gap. So if he can move that observer around a bit and get a bit of a look what's going on there, he can maybe know what's coming and counter it effectively. We got the first Colossus coming out for Spinks now, which is, I suppose, a good move. But you know, the numbers that we're looking at from AngryAfrican side, it's not gonna be very effective. I think with a stim and the mobility that these marines have, especially with those medvacs hanging around there, I think AngryAfrican's definitely going to be able to do some decent damage. But it looks like Spinks is ready. Spinks is definitely ready for AngryAfrican. He focuses down the Colossus in no time at all, and some nice work by him to get out of the way there. But at the same time, some really good force fields by Spinks. Spinks doing a good job at taking out as many marines as he can here. We see about, what is that, 8 marines left, and AngryAfrican is forced to retreat back to his bunker that was destroyed. Sorry, he's just going to retreat to nothing now. So a nice little defensive maneuver there by Spinks. Some good, really good force fields. But here's AngryAfrican on the ramp doing a nice job at just standing there and focusing down all these units. Oh no, this is not looking good for Spinks. A nice defensive force field there, and you know, Spinks pretty much threw away a good opportunity there. AngryAfrican was sort of ready and waiting for him, and Spinks sort of just over pushed a little bit. But here we go. Spinks has his expansion up now, so if he's going to get a little bit of extra income right now, he might be able to bounce back from this. So if we compare the army sizes again, the supply amounts, we've got AngryAfrican sitting on 60 now and Spinks sitting on 50. So AngryAfrican definitely came out on top in that fight. But I don't know, things looking good for Richard West here, because he's also throwing up his expansion right now. He's getting that anti-air out for to counter those Colossi, and with those Vikings you can do it at quite a range. So some good choices by AngryAfrican here. It just shows the experience that this player has below his belt, under his belt, not below his belt. Oopsie.